what's up, everyone? Part-time theories here, back after a very long time with a new theory on the Owl House. So I don't know when this video is coming out, but my theory mainly stands on the episode Elsewhere and Elsewhen, because it's concerning Emperor Belos and episodes 1 and 3, or well, actually it's more 11 and 13 don't really touch the subject on Belos much. But since they came out, I might as well touch on some interesting bits I thought of them. Like, for example, there was a previous Golden Guard, which I thought was weird since I thought Hunter was always the Golden Guard. Then again, if he's only 16, it would make and the Emperor's been around for 50 years, it would make sense that there was a previous one. We also know he was Darius's master, and this and it wouldn't seem that far-fetched to assume that he was also Alador's master. I mean, they are kind of rivals. It wouldn't surprise me if they had the same master at some point. And yeah, the reason I'm doing this video this week is because Amphibia seems to be coming us with a lot of answers next week with the Mother of Alms and stuff. So yeah, that's the main reason. And next week's episode is concerning the Blights, so we probably won't see much of Emperor Belos' lore, at least not in that. If we get any lore, it will be the answer as to why the Blights are connected to the stars and they have star symbols all over their mansion and property. Yeah, that's the only lore I think we could possibly get. But moving on into the concerning thing of the video. Philip Wittebane. And elsewhere, elsewhen, we met Philip Wittebane and figured out, oh, he's an ass. What an innovation. Don't meet your hero. But most interestingly is that we figured out that he is Emperor Belos, or at least does the same thing he does with Palisman to maintain himself alive. Also that he has a bunch of tattoos. We also figure out that the Boiling Isles was actually pretty chill back in the day. Philip was the only real menace we saw, which makes me question why people listen to him if the Savage Ages were fake. I definitely think the Savage Ages still happened, and Belos just lied telling them that the Savage Ages actually lasted longer, because it doesn't make sense for people to make him the Emperor if there was no Savage Ages at all. So yeah, that's my theory on that. But a bigger concern is that, one, we don't see his brother. We see that he definitely was alive at some point, since we see him in Philip's diary, and he didn't die on Earth. But most importantly, I think he wasn't dead at this point. Like, think about it. We know Philip, we know no Philip is a jackass, and it wouldn't surprise me that in one of their endeavors, his brother or friend, we'll get into that later, had enough of him and left him. My theory is that eventually he came to realize that, Philip is stealing the Palisman, probably through the Bat Queen, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised that he met the Bat Queen in some way. But most importantly, I think he went for searching Philip, and Philip stole his body. Why do I think that? In that Philip didn't just consume Palisman till the end of time? Well, one, Belos is blonde, weirdly. Like, really, Philip is shown to have brown hair, not blonde hair. Other than the eyes, they truly don't match. But that's the other thing. Belos also seems to have paler skin than Philip. So my theory is that eventually Philip's friend, because they share too many similarities. Maybe they were just adopted brothers. Maybe that's why. So yeah, that's probably their adopted brothers, but still. So my theory is that brother probably went looking for Philip, and Philip was already batshit Belos insane, and he tried to steal his brother's body. And well, He did, but not completely. Here's the thing. There is a notable difference in how Belos acts and how Philip acts, at least in some points of the series. I know Dana Terrace has a problem with introducing characters, the Golden Guard, Edric and Emra, Odalia and Alador. They were all very different from how they actually act, except maybe Eldalia. But moving on to more concerning the theory, it doesn't make sense for Philip to act like this, knowing how he acted in the past, but it does make sense for his brother to act like this. Maybe his brother, unlike Philip, fell in love with witches and this world that Luce finds himself, and similar to Luce, grew to love it and, well, probably tried to stop his brother and failed. And it's my theory that in Hollow Mind we will finally meet him and we will find two inner Beloses, Philip and his brother, adopted brother probably at this point. But there is a wrinkle to this theory. The bones in Philip's cave. It seems that his brother had died before. There have many people to point this out, but I don't really know. My theory stays the same that he was alive at this point, just looked a lot older than Philip, but another possibility is that Philip revived him. We know Belos uses magic relating to hands and monsters, necromancy most of the time. I wouldn't be surprised if he used some of that magic to bring back his brother, for them to have a disagreement, and then for him to steal his body and, you know, kind of take over it. And yeah, that's my kind of stance on it. Belos is not one, but two different people, two brothers in a single body. One wanting to destroy witches and obtain ultimate power, and the other empathetic with witches and wanting to save them. That's why Belos is so nice to Hunter sometimes. That's the other brother, Philip's brother, leaking out his personality. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have some spiritual confrontation in his head to save him. Just like we would hypothetically have to do for Marcy. God damn it, why do these shows so similar? I get, of course. This is what I'm into, though some sci-fi is good from time to time. But yeah, I'm definitely expecting some blight lore in the next episode. Not tremendous. We're definitely seeing the blights interact. I hope. I don't want to get robbed. But yeah, and we will probably see the Mother of Ulm and finally get some answers in prophecy in terms of Amphibia. So yeah, that's my theory on the whole Philip Wittebane brother Emperor Belos thing. And you know what? I'm kind of confident on this one. Like, I wasn't that confident on Edric's Talisman being the one being stolen, like my previous theory, but this time I'm a little bit more confident. But if I really want to stretch like I like to do, I would say that the Titan is also involved. That the Titan is also inside Belos's body. That Philip, or his brother, somehow connected himself to it before he stole, or his body, or Philip's brother got stolen, which would make a three in one body. But I'm more bought the theory that it's two in one body and not three. Either way, I'd like to see your thoughts down below. This has been Part Time Theories. Have a good day.